couldn't find a volume,
Right
right?
here. That's not it.
Are you live yet?
Yeah. We are live. Okay. We're good.
I'm just going to put mine on just for the first little bit and see whether or not you're
Getting the messages.
Yeah, but so far you've been doing good with that one.
Hopefully. We've got somebody on. Let's see who comments first. Welcome to our Monday night so-long. For anybody that's new here, we are working on a Christmas so-long. And we also have a block of the month going on. So we have lots going on. If you need any information on anything, just message the shop through Messenger on Facebook and we can fill you in on all the details.
So tonight's what? October the something?
27.
27th. Nice air song.
Did you hear that?
And we are doing one of our weeks in the vintage Christmas sampler.
So you saw a sneak peek at Debbie Hills.
Oh, did I ever?
This weekend we are going to show you some of Debbie Hills. She's coming to the retreat and she's bringing
it's gorgeous.
It is. So we need to leave yours here so we can hold yours up and
Oh,
compare.
maybe I should have ironed those suckers because they've been packed and drug around from pillar to
That was
post.
Debbie looking. We don't have any comments. Has anybody said
Yes.
hi yet?
Well, nobody said hi. Somebody say hi so we know whether Deb's seeing comments on her right here.
Okay.
Susan's watching. Debbie's watching. I don't know who else. But
So,
it would be nice if somebody would speak to us.
Twyla brought a project.
Here's a hi.
Oh,
from
hi, Bonnie. Okay, we got you, Bonnie.
Okay.
Twyla, our next surprise box that's going out, we do a surprise box every 2 to 3 months, sells for $99. Has a project in it, has a notion in it or two, and it has a book in it. It's different every month. The projects are very different from the previous month. This month's was really different to the point where we thought, what's it going to look like? So she made it up. It's the best one yet.
I think it is. And it was like, really took me by surprise.
So we decided we'll make it up. When you guys receive the box, we're going to give it about a week, and then we're going to show you her finished one.
Mhm.
I'm doing a lot of work to it. Anyway, hi Claire.
Hey, Claire.
So I think you're really going to like this next surprise box. So
What surprised me about it was that I don't know that it would have been something I would have gravitated to naturally.
No.
But now that it is done, man, I would
We
love
want-
to have it for myself.
and we have to rethink some of our fabric purchases based on that.
We do, because
I think we've missed
we're
the mark.
overlooking some stuff.
Yeah, I think we've missed the mark on ordering some
I think we have.
a little bit more modern fabric.
Hi, Lynn and
Um,
Marilyn. We got to stop saying hello to people because we're going to soon start missing people.
Anyway, so she made it up. I'm gonna
Mhm.
quilt it, and after the surprise box has been mailed out for 2 weeks, because we don't know the exact date for that to go out yet, we'll do a reveal here just to give you guys an idea of how gorgeous it's really gonna look.
Mm-hmm.
We're excited today because something arrived that's going in the stockings.
It's a good something.
It's a good something. And so we have to finish it. It's something that we're making. And we're really excited about the stockings. There's only a few stockings left. So if you want a Christmas stocking, there's 12 gifts, costs $125. You have to put a $25 deposit down. We mailed them out around the end of November, and you'll be invoiced for the remainder at that time. I know, Jennifer, the countdown is on. Panic on our end because I have so much to do. But tomorrow we are actually loading the cars. Stacy and I are loading the cars with we have 50 prizes to give away this year. So we're numbering those and getting ready to
see it enough.
Yeah, I think
I'll
so.
just keep this here though, because we'll
So yeah, we're loading the car tomorrow so that it's just one less thing that we have to do. So the retreat should be fun and exciting. Our block of the month.
we don't get. I said we need rain. Watch it rain this weekend.
Yeah.
The one weekend you kind of wish it wouldn't, but we really need it.
We'll take it. The so long that's starting in January will be revealed the first week of January. It's a mystery until then. So if you want to use your stash, you're going to be able to use your stash. There will be 3 kit options, 3 colorways, and we will show you one of them the first week of January, and you can decide whether or not you want to order a pattern at that time.
You'll show the options, but there'll only be one completed.
Yes, we're only going to do the pretty blue tealy one. Of course.
There's a surprise. There's another option that I like better.
She likes better.
Mhm.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're really excited. We weren't really sure about that blog, that sew along that's going on in January, but Nancy's been working on it, and we're really excited about it. It's actually going to be quite cute.
Mm-hmm. It is.
So, should we show them the past blocks, or are we going to go right into this?
That's up to you. Whatever you want.
You're the boss.
No, I'm not. You want to show?
Grab it, because we might have some new people on, and we will show you the blocks so far. Oh, we have something to show. Are we going to show the Starlight leftover thing that's all quilted? It's right there if you want to grab it.
Isn't it?
Yeah. So the Starlight block of the month that is almost finished.
I take it I need to bind this.
Well, I've got it all there. I was planning on doing it. Bring it up closer. This is all quilted,
Oh, it looks good quilted.
doesn't it?
Gee, what a surprise. You did circles. For you guys who don't know, she loves circles.
Anyway, so this
Nice.
is all the fabric that is left over
Well,
from
it
the
wasn't
Starlight.
all. I still had a little bit, but this was what I took the time to whip up.
Yes.
Out of like the odds and ends on the half square triangles that were left over.
I think that would make a beautiful quilt.
It's
all in itself.
sweet. It really is.
Yeah. We showed it last week, but it wasn't quilted, so
Yeah.
that's why we're showing it to you.
I
You're
think
right,
that would be a
Jennifer.
nice
We'll go out
scrap
dancing in the
quilt done
rain. It's
anything.
raining. What's that?
I think that would be like nice random quilt done in any scraps.
It
Like
would.
that style looks good, right?
So, for those of you that are just joining and haven't seen it before, we're going to show you a few of the blocks.
This might have been more than, well, I guess. Okay. So even though this is Christmas,
We've decided to do it non-Christmas.
so if you are doing it Christmas, you follow the book along and do it just exactly like it is. But we switched out like some of the more Christmas themed, like this Christmas stocking,
The candy canes.
candy canes we're doing this week, the ornaments we switched out. So we, just to make it so, and we didn't use Christmas fabric, obviously.
So this was the block, but it had candy canes in it. We put Dresden plates.
Which were part of a panel. So we cut them out of a panel.
Yes.
So then we did the same thing with the star. So there were 3 of those. They were all the
All
same,
the
I
same?
think. Yeah.
Okay.
And then there were 2 trees. There was the short fat tree.
There was the Deborah and the Twyla.
Hardly. I'm short too.
Okay.
Then there were a couple strips of flying geese. They're longer than that, but
Yeah.
you get the idea. Last week was the log cabin, but it has a chain going through it.
Isn't that cute?
So there were a few
4
of those. Yep, 4 of those.
Yep.
I like it with the chain going through
I
it.
do too.
Like, I think that really makes
I
it.
can't wait to lay this together.
So then when we had to switch out the stocking, we did a pieced version and an applique version of flowers in a pot. So this is pieced.
this is the applique.
And again, we used the Dresden plate panel.
So we have some of those panels left, but
Not many, I
many.
don't think. I think these replaced
The
maybe
balls.
the ornaments.
Ornaments, yeah.
Yeah. Just some, what are those? Friendship stars.
Yep.
This was like a filler block for something, so we just used some, they look like birds. They weren't supposed to, but they do.
You can put an eye on
Oops,
it.
that wasn't supposed to be
Another
there.
filler block.
And another filler block.
So that's
So-
what we've done so far.
Yeah, so tonight we are replacing the candy canes.
So we have
We had replaced some that were in the center of,
no.
up here, like in the center of the star. But then there were some random ones, like scattered throughout. One there, one there.
And we replaced it with
With Ohio stars. So there's a few different colors.
aren't they cute?
So they are cute.
So we're gonna make one tonight. She's going to show
So we
you.
are going to, if you go in the book, the book tells you the size of the finished block that the candy cane is supposed to be. Then you can go online. Where's my paper? Because I just
2
want
more
to show you.
sleeps, Debbie Doyle? What's tonight?
Well, maybe before they come. They're probably coming early, right?
What?
What are you doing?
Monday night,
Paper?
Tuesday night. That means you're coming on Wednesday, Debbie. Woohoo!
Okay.
If there's a piece of paper in here.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm looking. Yes. So, if you go online, if you want to do like the Ohio Stars, because this is a purchase pattern, we shouldn't give out a lot of information. So you can find tons. If you put in Ohio Star cutting table, there's all kinds of different tables that will give you directions for all different size blocks. So this one gives you for 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18-inch blocks, gives you what you need. So you can find very easily what you need. And you just make your block the same size that the candy cane block is in here. That's what you look for on your table. But I wanted to show you tonight a couple different ways to make your Ohio Star. So there's, I don't know if they have official technique names.
We can make it up.
Yeah, right. So your little piece, oh yeah.
I gotcha.
Your little piece that is part of your Ohio Star, you need 4 of these units in each of your Ohio
Get a
Stars.
dark one to show better.
Yeah, that shows better. Yeah, so in your Ohio Star, these corner squares and the center square are cut the same size. And then we're going to show you 2 ways to make these 4. Man, there's a leg.
I guess there is.
To make the navy part, or these little diamonds. So the first technique that you can make, you actually take your squares. Oh, we got to turn this over because you got to cut these.
Okay.
So in this technique, you're actually going to cut your squares. You take a background and a fabric, your main color. You cut them, lay them one on top of the other, and you cut them corner to corner diagonally.
Don't we do that?
Yeah, to get 4 pieces. So if you were doing your block this way, because we're not going to do a whole block, we're just going to show you the technique or whatever. Because once you get these made, it's just basically, it's a 9 patch after that. You just lay out your row of 3, your row of 3, and your row of 3. So when you get these, you're going to feed these through the machine. But what I want to show you is there is whatever way you start to feed these through the machine, you're not sewing the long side. You've got to sew one of these short sides.
Doesn't matter which one you choose.
Doesn't matter, but whichever one you choose, you do it the same the whole time you're sewing. Because look at, where's my other little square that I was going to, there they are. So this, if these are sewn together, these are your little triangles sewn together. So this one, where's my other one hiding? Well, shoot.
Right here. Right there.
No, I want the one that was sewn.
Well, let me just sew it and show them.
Yeah, but okay, so I want you to sew it through with the background going
Want me to
through.
sew it right or wrong?
I want you to sew it this way with the
You want to
background.
tell them the mistake you made
The mistake I made.
making the charm club?
Oh, just wait, we're going to get through this first. Then I'll tell them. I'll tell them whatever. You know me. Oh, here it is. It's right here. Okay, so when you
Oh,
look at these samples,
Coming over.
when I started making these, my first one I fed through with the background on the top, and I started with the pointy end going through the machine first, and this was my seam line. Without paying attention, my second one that I put through, I flipped it and put the colored fabric on the top, put the pointy end through first. The problem with that is when you open these up and get ready to join these two, if you didn't sew them through the machine the same way, you're not going to get the
Reverse.
reverse. Whatever way you start feeding them through, you keep feeding them through that way. So Deb put her background or her fabric on the top.
I put my background on the top.
Yes. So she does not want to flip that up and run the colored fabric through next.
Like that. You have to make sure
You have to make sure that you put your, and you go through with your pointy end first. You don't have to go through with your pointy end, but if you can go through with this end, but I just find if you go through with your pointy end, it gives you the same starting point. It's easy to identify, to get them all going the same way.
So I have 2 of these now.
So once she has 2,
I'm going to finger press.
oh, so those two aren't sewn.
And I'm going to sew it like this.
And
Finger
because she
press
put
it.
it through the same, then when you open them up, they're opposite. So now she can nest those. So in those tables that are free online, some of the tables will give you the exact measurements that you need when you use this technique. In which case you have to be careful when you're sewing because there's a lot of bias and you can stretch them or whatever a little bit. Some of them will give you can find tables that have extra there that allow for trimming down. So you can find whichever type you want. So there you go. And she's got her nice point. So that's one technique. That is when you take your 2 fabrics, you layer your background and your fabric on top, you cut them diagonally, and then you sew them. The other way to do it is you take a background. Well, let's go with the bigger one just for the sake of.
Did we draw diagonal?
No, we did not.
Oh, right here. Just put them. I will.
You take your square. You draw your seam line from, excuse me, corner to corner, and then you're going to sew 1/4 inch on either side. Now you can draw that seam line if you want to, or you can just use your foot as your guide if you have a 1/4 inch foot and sew down each side. I'm going to excuse me. Oh, bless me. And then you're going to cut those open. Lynn says she always cuts bigger and trims down.
Does she?
Yeah. So now when you finger press those open,
We brought the iron out here, and here we are fingerprinting.
well, whatever.
So I'm going to finger press it.
Or press, whichever your routine is, whatever you
Whatever you would like to do, Lynn.
want. So now you're going to lay those opposite on top. So where the colored piece is, you're going to lay it on top of the background piece and vice versa. So just open that up so they can now see it. So she's got the background touching the colored.
And then
So
I'm gonna draw
then-
the line.
You're going to draw a line in the opposite direction.
Is this big enough to square, or do I have to sew this accurate?
We're just showing them the
Okay.
techniques. We don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
So now she's sewing on either side of the line. So again, you're going to be able to feel where those should butt up against each other so that your point comes together, your 2 fabrics.
Shoot.
What you do? You flip the seam.
I flipped my seam. I didn't hold it down. Let's show them this neat side.
We'll see if her flipping the seam messed her points up in the middle.
Might have. Ta-da!
She's going to open the one that isn't messed up,
That's
right?
the messed up one.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
Had to prove a point.
So there you go. So again, you get the same technique,
Same block.
the same block. So both techniques give you 2 completed units.
Yeah.
Because you need 2 halves for each unit and you get 4 out of, right?
Do you want to show them how to square this up just to a random size? If you didn't have the proper size. That's a good idea, Deborah. You know what I'm saying?
How to square it up? Okay.
Let's square that to 2 inches just so they can see.
Okay.
That's
So,
what, can we iron it? Do you want to iron it?
no, I don't want to iron it. I'm going to do it this way.
Oh,
Or you want to do it
I mean,
this
see
way?
That way. It's just to show how to.
Okay. Well,
How would you do
show
it?
I don't know. I would do it the other way.
Okay, I guess you're going to show me the other way.
No, let's do it this way. So once you press that open, I don't know, what are we squaring up to?
Well, if you want to take it to a different size than what it is. Like if somebody's at home and
And they want to do that to 2. This is
2.
what I would do. I would line up
the dotted line.
the dotted 45-degree line down your sewn seam. Then I would put the 2 mark. We're squaring up to 2 inches. The 2 mark on here and the 2 mark on here on that seam line on either side. So this is giving you 2 inches going down this side. This line here is ensuring that you're straight because you don't want to be off to the side here because then that's not going to make a nice square appearance.
So whatever your,
So whatever size it is, you go to that far
Right.
down both of these legs of your ruler
that's what I meant. I
to
thought
your
it might
stitching
not.
line. And then you'll have to turn it around and just square it up to 2 inches square.
Yeah.
At this point, you wouldn't have to, now that you've got two sides square,
You
you
just
can
have
just
to go
do
to
it
the
the
2
normal way,
inches.
the 2 inches. and
But
you're
that
fine.
first one, you just follow
Yeah.
the dotted line.
You're off over here. There you go. That's better. I still got a tickle in my throat. That's an itty bitty one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you needed,
That's kind of small for that.
that is.
I
too
just
small
wanted to
for
show
this.
how
One,
to square it
2,
up.
3. I forget how many we needed.
Oh, did I just wreck our block?
No, it's fine. I'll do them at home. We only need one more. Hand me those. How many's there? I think we needed 6 altogether for what we're doing because a couple of the candy canes were already replaced in the star blocks.
Right.
So we needed 6, so I'll have to make one more when we get home.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I was just
no big
trying
deal.
to show them how to
No,
square
it's
up.
no big deal.
Okay.
So then you just put them together in a typical 9 pouch, right? It's just 3 blocks across. And like I said, these are cut the same size and all of those tables online that you can look up. And there's tables for both ways. There's tables that you cut on the diagonal corner to corner, and there's tables where you do the half square triangle technique like Deb did on the second half.
So if you cut a 4-inch square, you just go look for a 4-inch.
No.
If you cut this 4 inches, you're just going to look for one of these a 4-inch.
No, you're looking for your Ohio Star block.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If you cut this,
Oh, well,
A
this
certain
table
number.
isn't like that. This table
Okay.
is talking your finished block
okay.
for an
Gotcha.
Ohio Star. It's giving you the cutting for each part. It's telling you what size to cut this
Mm-hmm.
and what size to cut the pieces to
Okay.
make this for a finished block.
But if you had
whatever
some
size.
random, my point was, if you had some random 5-inch squares and you wanted to use them as background, you could just go to your table and look for a 5-inch Ohio Star. Right?
No, the Ohio Star is the complete block. So when it says,
I
see what
gotcha.
I'm saying? That's just an hourglass block.
Right.
You would need to
go
find
to the
a table
hourglass
and
thing.
find an
Right.
hourglass.
Yeah.
Have we totally confused you?
Well, no, it's good to say that
No,
because
I mean,
this
yes.
is an hourglass
So
block.
you could do that. You could look up an hourglass table
Right.
for the size block, but because we're switching it out, our thing doesn't tell us what size those little
Right.
ones are.
I'm just
we
talking
need it
using
to find
scraps
yes. We need it to find an actual Ohio Star
Right.
table that tells you this
How
one tells you right from 3-inch down to
Right.
to an 18-inch block, and you just go by what size you need in the pattern to replace.
Perfect.
Okay, I'm sure that just confused half of the people. Anyway.
I'm just thinking using up your scraps.
Okay. So next week, what are we gonna do?
I don't know. Oh, yes, we do. We know.
Mhm.
We are doing this block, which
Isn't that a
also,
pretty
I
block?
know, which also includes these 2 blocks.
Yeah, because
So-
it's just part of it.
Right. So you just
Yeah.
have to make 6 of this one block.
Yeah.
And it'll form that.
I think that's a nice block.
Oh no! Did Debbie Hill do that? Did she show you that
Oh,
yet?
I don't know if that was in. I don't think that was in
I
the
don't
one
think so
she
either.
showed me. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Yes.
For sure wasn't. So that's it. But next week we do this again. It's not the block of the month next week. It's this. The week after is our final week
Final
of the block of the
Starlight.
month. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And that's a beautiful quilt. And I wish I had a finished one to show you all quilt. Oh, maybe will I have that?
No, because we're going to show
Show
a
them
few
how
things.
to pick it up and sew it together.
Yeah. Yeah.
The one that we made already in blue already sold because it was so pretty.
Oh, right.
I don't have a
Yes.
finished one to show you.
Right.
So does anybody have any questions? Anything they want to ask? If you guys do have any questions about this, just send us a private message and we'll, if I'm not in the shop, because,
What's that?
watching
You guys on cell phone.
Watching
You're watching
anything.
field hockey. Oh, tonight's the ball game, guys.
Yeah.
Better watch the ball game.
Okay, that's it for tonight,
Have
everybody.
a great week. And all of you that's coming to the retreat, get lots of sleep because you probably won't get a lot when you're at the retreat. We don't want you cranky.
Debbie Doyle is coming here Wednesday. Debbie Doyle should do the Wednesday afternoon sale at 1:00. Debbie
Yeah, but is she
Billow?
getting here in time for that, or are they
I
just
don't know.
traveling down on Wednesday?
I don't know. She said 2 more sleeps, so.
They might
Debbie-
just be traveling
Yeah,
down.
if you're here at 1 o'clock, Debbie, you're on.
You're on. Okay, guys, have a great week.
Okay. Do you have the latest Charm Club? We do, Suzanne. Not the one that she just. You didn't tell me about the Charm Club stuff.
Guess what I did, guys?
So she made. I should have brought it over. She made the Charm Club, and she rotated the blocks wrong.
No, I didn't rotate the blocks wrong.
You did.
No, I did not.
Oh,
I didn't sew them right.
because they were rotated wrong.
No, you had to actually sew them differently.
Oh, okay.
But I looked at one row and I did all my blocks like that one row. And come to find out, the next, like every other row, you rotate it and sew it on a little differently. So it's cute. It just isn't quite as cute as the pattern, but it still uses the same amount of fabric that way. But I'm sure if you get it, you will like the look of the actual pattern better than the way I did
Lynn's
it.
coming Thursday. Kim says they won't be here in time.
No, they won't. Don't if they're
No.
coming from, if they're leaving that morning.
Suzanne, if you're talking about the latest charm, if you're referring to the butterfly one, that Jackie's going to put together tomorrow. The fabric's laying there. It's just a matter of putting it in a pouch.
What did she ask?
Do we have the latest charm? I think she's referring to that.
To the
last one.
butterfly one.
I
Is that
think so.
one quilted?
Yeah.
Is it over there?
No.
Have we shown that one quilted?
I don't know.
No, I don't think we did. Oh, that's cute quilted.
This is the latest one. I think that's the one you mean.
That's going to have a pretty purple binding
Yeah.
to pick up the purple.
Tuscana binding. Solid binding.
That looks really nice. It really picks up the purple and frames it.
Kendra's coming Thursday too. We're going to have a fun Thursday.
That one is sweet.
Stacy's going to call in sick. Not because Kendra's coming, but he gets stressed when the shop gets busy. You all have to come in on Thursday. Say, Stacy, can you help me pick colors for my quilt?
Are you awful? Poor Stacy. Cheapers.
Okay. If you want one of those butterfly charm packs, just send us a message and we will ship it to you or let you pick it up at the retreat, whatever you're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
If you're coming for the retreat and you're thinking you're going to pick up your parcel, they're going to be in Stacy's car after tomorrow.
You told me to put in the thing that they were to pick them up here at the shop.
Well, we're going to change that.
Oh, okay. Guess when I go over to the shop, I'll edit that document.
One of the things we realized that at the retreat, people would like to have a page of saying what time things are and how things are going to run. So we have an info page to hand out when you first arrive to the retreat. It needs to
But
be.
who knows whether it's going to be accurate or not if she keeps changing things.
Anyway, I am who I am. See you on Thursday, Nellie. Oh my glory. It's going to be a fun Thursday.
So what time can they go to set up?
They can go to set up at 6:00 Thursday night.
And it's best if you try not to arrive before that because sometimes they're not set up at the Pines and it flusters them if there's a whole bunch there and they're still trying to run cords and they're
Yeah.
still trying to get
6
tables
o'clock.
set up. So 6:00.
Keep in mind, if you're looking and you need extra help on Thursday, if you're coming to the shop for specific help regarding projects that you're working on, or if you have questions about the retreat, I will be out of the shop when every day this week from 11:30 to 12:30 because I still go up to feed Vivian. So if you're expecting extra help, it's short staffed for that hour. Just so you know. Okay. See you, everybody.
See ya.
Bye-bye.